G'day everyone, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, a huge big welcome to you. My name's Lisa and this is Girl in the Garage. So I got one of my monthly molds from IntoResin, and this one is the Handmade Crystal Diamond Storage Box mold. So it's square and it's absolutely gorgeous. So it's got all these little gemstones and all the way around the lid, like a little 4-leaf clover pattern. That's the lid, and then again it's got bigger gemstones, which you'll see in the bottom of the storage box, and lots of little diamonds or different sort of sizes and things all around. So we're going to be pouring that today, and we're going to be using some new resin. So Teexpert reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to use any of their Deep Pour or try their Deep Pour, which I thought, oh yes please, because I've used their one-to-one and I absolutely love it. So let's see what we get in the box. So we get our A, which is 34 ounces, and it's a 2-to-1, so our B will be smaller, and that's 17 ounces. So that's our 2-to-1, and it's by volume. So you get instruction booklet, paddle, oh, love these, some gloves, and a heap of sticks. So that's awesome. So we'll use that. So I shall mix up some resin and then I'll come back. So I've made up 9 ounces, so 6 ounces of my part A and 3 ounces of my part B. And you've got a working time of about 60 to 80 minutes and a demold time of 24 hours and a cure time of 48 to 72 hours. So even though these are sparkly, I want a little bit more sparkle. So I'm going with a pigment paste, and this is from Colour Obsession, and it is the Blue Sapphire Shimmer. So hopefully you can see that sparkle. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now I don't really want them blue, but I just sort of wanted it a little bit tinted. So I'm going to wipe off a fair bit. I think I'm just going to try the tip of my stick. Hopefully you can see that. So we'll try that in our 9 ounces. Try and get all that off my stick. Clean my stick. Okay. So that should be like a blue tint, but with sparkle. So you can see I've still got to mix that some more, but it's got that nice shimmer sparkle in it, which won't sink. I've been mixing like a crazy woman, so I have mixed a fair few bubbles in. They should disperse because it is deep pour. So I'm not going to put it in my vacuum chamber. I'm just going to pour like this. I've really got a good mind to put some gold dust in it as well, even though it's got the silver sparkle. Oh, should we? So we've got silver and gold sparkle in it. What do you reckon? Yeah, why not? Just for something different. Let me go and grab that. So I've got my gold metallic dust. I'm just going to put my mask on. It's this stuff you don't want to be breathing it in. I'll find a little spoon. There's my little micro spoon. I think I will do a heaped spoon because I'm using so much resin. But you've got to be careful with this stuff because it can overtake. I'm just using my little micro spoon. So that's my little micro spoon. So we just did a heaped spoon of that. So we're going to have a gold and a silver shimmer in this, which should be pretty. And it will be tinted blue. Now I'm also not going to be pouring the whole lid. And you'll probably wonder why, but I'll show you at the end. There's no point me trying to explain it at the moment. I'll give this a good mix. Take my mask off now. Hopefully you can see the gold and the silver shimmer. I'll still keep stirring because I can see that it's not mixed properly yet. I can still see sort of a little bit of blue. And hopefully it's not going to be too blue. So even though you can't see it on my stick, when it's in the cup, it's in depth, and that's going to have depth. So we will see blue. I just don't want it to be too blue. Okay, I think that's good to go. Yeah, I think I've got enough gold in there. The silver. Now I'm doing deep pour in this too because of there's just so many facets, and it's also square, so I've got more chances of bubbles getting trapped on those 90-degree angles, which we don't want. So play it safe, and there's the deep pour. Just hopefully I've made up enough. So just going to get some down in those sides first. I'm going to pour this lid. Oops. These cups aren't the best, these big ones. Not particularly my favourites, but I'm using so much resin today. and that's where I wanted that lid. It's only half. I'll just make sure it's full, yep. So deep pour is great when you need more working time. You know, if you're mixing up colours or whatnot, you don't have to rush. Oh, just hope I've got enough. See those bubbles starting to come up. Ooh, might just have enough. I think it's lucky I didn't pour all the lid, otherwise I wouldn't have had enough. Now, being a handmade mould, you don't have to fill it all the way up, but I'm going to fill it up pretty much to the top. That perfect. Oof. You can see all those bubbles coming up now. It's got a lot to do with my mad mixing too. But now that that's full, I can give that a little spritz with my alcohol, because I'm not spraying it down into the mould. Find my alcohol, there it is. And those bubbles will probably come up for a while. Alright, well that's it. So I'll let this rest for the required time and I'll come back and see you then. Well, it's cured. Let's see what we have. Looks okay. Very pretty. But looks like we've got a very bendy bubble there. Flip this over. Got quite a few bubbles in the back, which shouldn't be there. Now I didn't vacuum chamber, because you shouldn't have to with the deep pour. And we have bubbles. So let's see what we've got inside. Oops. Remove the excess hairs. God. I'm really happy with the colour though. Very, very bendy still. Coming. Let's just flip this over. Okay. But bad at all. So I'm happy with it than what I thought. Other than the few little bubbles, but they are on the bottom. But that's gorgeous. I love that colour. It's gorgeous. Now let's have a look with the lid. Beautiful. So our little jewellery box is finished. I think it turned out just simply stunning. What do you guys think? Love the colour. And just by adding that little brooch for the handle, it's just made it so elegant. We've got a simple little chrome edge just to highlight those facets. Again, around the edge there. Whoops. That sparkle. Gorgeous. See that little edging that I did? I think it just all ties in nicely. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. So don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the photos. I'll see you soon for the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.